risk for losing power. But then it's too late, so they scream racism. What does this do to the party in power? Well, it makes them ill-equipped to prevent or solve an actual problem. Those muscles have atrophied from disuse. Take crime. Apparently it doesn't exist until it affects polling or their own personal safety, not yours. Then the Democratic Party acts like my stomach when I have dairy. Now, once you do it, you no longer have time to deal with it. It's disgusting. Their goal is to win elections, not to stop crime. Shouting to fund the police can win big city voters, but what do you tell the same voters after the election when their neighborhood's burning like that rash I got from sharing Jesse's gym towel? As long as the election's far away, the crime can continue. Anything bad can continue. The Dems being in the majority, Joe's presidency, the Seth Meyers show. He's on late night if you don't know who he is. And then suddenly, as the midterms loom, they panic. Crime matters. So does gas prices. So does getting food on the table. Then they mimic Republicans. Hey, we're anti-crime too. We need more cops. They're like the mobbed up guy who breaks all the windows in your neighborhood and then just happens to be the owner of the new glass shop that opens around the corner. You get this because you're not a politician. You have a real job. When faced with a problem that needs fixing, you fix it right away because you have a boss. You have deadlines, job reviews, and pride. You don't have the luxury of a political machine that makes sure you can keep your job every 2 or every 4 years. For Democrats, they only work when they are campaigning. And winning an election, a reminder that it's time to relax and do nothing. Just when you roll up your sleeves, they roll theirs back down. What's Joe got to say?
No. Look. 39. Those numbers aren't so bad. I mean, that guy Brandon. You got to remember, Brandon's probably got a 35 approval, and the thing you got to remember, I'm Brandon. All right, all that stuff. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. You got to give that number to me. So 39, and Brandon. So we're up at about 74, and then 10% for the big guy, and we're over 80. Come on, man.
Yes. I suppose this is why Trump came across so unusually. He was always in campaign mode, or what we would call work mode, almost all the time. He entered the job to work. And what a novel concept that was. A politician elected by the people working tirelessly for the people who elected him. No wonder all the lazy bastards hated him. Let's welcome tonight's guest. She talks faster than the guy listing the side effects on a drug commercial. Outnumbered co-host Emily Campagno. Even if you hate musicals, he'll make you a fan of Oklahoma. Oklahoma GOP candidate for U.S. Senate T.W. Shannon. She aims to deceive through her weave. Fox News contributor Kat Timpf. And when he donates blood, the Red Cross takes a 2-week vacation. My massive sidekick and the NWA World Television Champion, Iris. Emily, long time no see.
It's been a long 5 minutes.
It really has. We just did the final together. Yeah, it was really, really great. Yeah. I'm totally lying. Do you feel the country's going in the wrong direction and
I always hold out hope. You know, I'm an optimistic person, so I think it's absolutely salvageable. Yes, I think it's headed in the wrong direction. And keep in mind that the rest of the 78+% of the country who feel the same way I do represent the lowest marks in Biden's tenure thus far, right? But the number that stands out to me is that 65% of Americans think that their level of income is falling behind the cost of living. And the most important thing to them right now is the cost of living followed by the economy and jobs. It's not spelling women with an X, like
right.
Michelle Obama would have you know, right? It's not putting CRT in the school curriculum, like Pelosi would have you think. So to me, the real Americans whose priorities are liberty and faith and family and freedom and being able to earn your living unencumbered by this bloated government and the crypt keeper that runs it, then yes, believe it's salvageable, absolutely. But hopefully, because of the red wave in the fall. Because what these numbers represent to me is that the cluster, the last time it was this bad, was in 2008. And that's when Raiders had a 5-11 record. And